Now we are going to discuss about looping statements. So looping statements in C are used to execute a block of code repeatedly as long as a specified condition is true. So a looping statement executes a block of code as long as the condition is true. They are essential for tasks that require repetition, such as printing a series of numbers, iteration through arrays, performing repetitive calculations. Main types of loops in C are for loop, while loop, do while loop. So let us look into each type of loop. Types of loops. For loop. It is used when the number of iterations is known beforehand. It is a pretest loop or entry control loop. It tests the condition before executing the loop. While loop. Used when the number of iterations is not known and depends on a condition. It is also a pretest loop. Do while loop. Similar to while, but executes the loop body at least once. So it is a post-test loop, unlike the previous two loops. It tests the condition after executing the code once. So for loop. The for loop is ideal when the number of iterations is known, as we have discussed. Syntax. For. In the syntax, we write for initialization, condition, increment or decrement. We write the loop body and close the curly braces. For example, here we have int I is equal to 1. I is assigned the value 1. We are declaring an integer I is equal to 1. Semicolon. Semicolon is must inside the for condition. I less than or equal to 5. Here we are specifying a condition and we are incrementing the value I plus plus. Next, printf %d, I. So the value will be printed. Initialization, executed once before the loop starts. Condition, checked before each iteration. The condition is checked. Increment or decrement, modifies the loop variable after each iteration and again goes back to the first condition and modifies till the condition is not true. Next, while loop. The while loop is used when the number of iterations is not known beforehand. Syntax, while condition, we write condition and then we write the statements and close the curly braces. Example, int I is assigned the value 1, while inside the condition we write the condition. Next we write the what we want to execute, and after writing the executable statement we write I plus plus, which means incrementing or decrementing the value as we want. So while loop is a pretest loop. Do while loop. This loop is different from the previous two. The do while loop executes the loop body first, then checks the condition. So it is a post test loop or exit control loop. Syntax. First do, then inside the open curly braces, then we write the executable statements, then we close the curly braces, and outside the braces we write while condition. For example, int I is assigned the value 1, do printf %d, I is assigned the integer value, we increment the I value or decrement as we want. Then after closing the braces, we write the while condition I less than or equal to 5. So the loop is first executed, then it checks the condition I less than or equal to 5. Nested loops. Nested loops are loops inside another loop. They are used for multi-level iterations such as working with matrices or patterns. Example, here is an example. Here for each value of I, the inner loop executes completely, as you can see. Next, loop control statements. Loop control statements are used to change the normal flow of loops. Some of them are break, terminates the loop immediately. So if the condition is met, the break terminates the loop immediately and executes the program. Continue. keeps the remaining statements in the loop and continues with the next iteration. Goto transfers control to a labeled statement with caution. So an efficient programmer does not use Goto, as it may be time taking and less efficient. Here is an example for break. Here we declare the I value, initialization, condition, and increment the value. If the condition is written here, I is equal to 3, break. If the condition is true, the program will execute. Printf percentile d. The value will be printed. Infinite loops. An infinite loop is a loop that never ends because the condition always evaluates to true. For example, while the condition is 1, printf running forever, which means it always runs. If the condition is true, it always runs. Such kind of loops are known as infinite loops. They are useful in certain scenarios such as embedded systems and operating system processes and waiting for user input continuously. Break or external control is used to terminate an infinite loop safely. So here is the summary. You can screenshot for the information. Thank you.